Wednesday, March 26th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. I'm meteorologist Matthew East here with you. Very cold start to the day here on this Wednesday, especially up in the mountains. Look at that scene from Banner Elk. Even the road completely covered in a new blanket of snow, and I'm telling you what, it is bitterly, bitterly cold up that way. 9 degrees, the actual air temperature in Banner Elk as I'm cutting this video. You factor the wind in, and the current wind chill is 6 degrees below zero up that way. These are other actual air temperatures across the mountains, teens and 20s, with a couple single digits mixed in. Very, very cold up there, not only in the mountains, but very chilly by late March standards all across the region. It's currently 29 in Charlotte and Greensboro, 32 in Raleigh, 36 in Columbia. Coastal areas of North Carolina even in the 30s too. And a pretty stiff northwest wind continuing. These are your recent sustained winds. Look at Boone, 31 mile per hour wind. Northwest winds across much of the Piedmont, the Sandhills, and the coast, 5 to 15 plus miles per hour with higher gusts. And so our wind chill during the 5 o'clock hour, very, very chilly this morning. 1 below the current wind chill in Boone, 19 in Greensboro, 23 the wind chill in Charlotte, 29 in Columbia. It is cold, even Cape Hatteras with a 26-degree wind chill at the time I'm cutting this video. Some snow still flying in some mountain spots, and a few of those snow flurries have made it out of the mountains and down into Surrey, Yadkin, I should say Surrey and Stokes, and Rockingham counties there in northern North Carolina. That's not a big deal, though. The big low pressure we've been talking about all week, it is wrapping up off the coast and delivering some pretty good snow and a lot of wind through eastern Long Island into Connecticut and eastern Massachusetts. That'll continue up into parts of Maine and the Canadian Maritimes. Now, there's your low pressure offshore. Replacing that around here is high pressure. And that means a lot of sunshine as we go through the course of today. However, it is going to be chilly. Highs only in the 40s in many spots across the region as today unfolds. And certainly as we continue through time, that low pressure will strengthen up through the Canadian Maritimes. Lots of wind. Those purple shades you see there, those are winds over 50 miles per hour. And the snow, most significant right along the coast there from eastern Massachusetts up through eastern Maine, and then the totals really explode there through eastern parts of Canada as that low pressure takes off and heads to the northeast. Now, high pressure in control today, tonight, and largely into tomorrow, but here comes a fairly complex setup for Friday and Saturday. Next cold front approaches, and as that moves nearby, we're going to have some rain opportunities rolling back in for Friday. Looks like some showers at times, but milder highs by Friday, well up into the 60s. And then on Saturday, notice that low pressure in the left-hand part of your screen. That will work northeastward, and looks like showers and even some thunderstorms a possibility across the Carolinas by Saturday afternoon. And we'll keep a watch on the severe weather potential, see if there can be any instability creep in here. And if there is, then we might have a couple of stronger storms to contend with Saturday afternoon. All right, into the upper level charts here. This is the 500 millibar chart from the European. There goes that big low pressure wrapping up off the northeast coast. Now you get out to 66 hours Friday. There's one piece of energy lifting well to our north, and then notice the next piece diving in behind it into Texas. And you end up by Saturday night and Sunday, that pretty potent piece of energy pivoting on through the region. Then the European dives another pretty intense piece of energy in here Tuesday morning of next week. So this is what it looks like at the surface. There's some rain opportunities for us on Friday. And then again, watch that next little low pressure wrap up and lift through Virginia during the day Saturday. And so we'll again see if we can get any instability in here. If we do, have to monitor the thunderstorm potential Saturday afternoon. Clearing on Sunday. Sunday looks like a pretty good weather day. Monday looks nice too. And then Tuesday, some question marks. The next little piece of energy dives in. Models right now keeping us dry Tuesday. It's kind of a clipper type system with that one. We'll see. I don't have any rain in my Tuesday forecast, but we'll have to see how much that next system diving in wants to amplify as we get toward that period in time. All right, that is it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Everybody have a wonderful day. Bundle up, and God bless.